Hello friends, welcome to today's session of Growing Your Business Digitally with Savan Kumar. Most of the businesses fail with their websites. Most of the businesses think that their website that they invested in is not giving them what they had expected from it. Is you one of them? Are you one of them who thinks that the website that you built, that you got developed, that you spent money on, is not delivering or is not giving what you expected it to give? If yes, then you are no different from more than 90% of the business owners who thinks the same. And there are reasons. I will tell you the reasons why this is so and why something needs to change in 2021 to build a successful digital business ecosystem. And when I say of digital business ecosystem, it is not only about having a website. And this is where we fail. We just have a website. We have to build a digital ecosystem. We cannot just build a standalone store somewhere where there is no footfall, there are no people around. We choose the high street, we choose the best commercial location for our stores, where there are footfall, where there is organic traffic, where there are people moving around. We find the best location and we connect that location with so many things to make it a successful business. But we fail to do this when we take it digital. We think that by just having a website would be helping me in getting my business or taking my business online and making me successful digitally. But is that possible? Let's understand what are the things that is failing us and how we can work on building a successful digital business empire for ourselves and for our business. So, number one, website until 2020, I would say before the pandemic hit us, was just an afterthought. After everything that we had to do about a business, we used to say ourselves, let's also have a website. But website is not an afterthought today. It is the first thing that you should be having to today. You can have a virtual office and a virtual address, but you cannot afford to not have a website. Website should not be and cannot be an afterthought in 2020 or in 2021, because 2021 is going to change because of 2020. Yes, so it cannot be an afterthought. It should be the first thing that comes to your mind whenever you think of a business, whenever you think of a new business, or if you are thinking to grow your business or to take to your next level. It cannot be an afterthought. It has to be the first thing that has to come to your mind. Most of us have been considering websites as an obligation, but and not an investment. Are you getting my point? Okay, I need to put something on my visiting card, and that is why I need a website. I need to say to people that okay, I have digital presence, and that is why I need a website. So we have these kind of obligations in mind, and which is why we build a website. We do not build a website as an asset. We do not build a website as a digital asset of our business. We do not invest or put money in our website as we would have put in our offline business. So we do not take it as an investment, we do not take it as an asset, but we take it as an obligation, where I spent some money one time onto it and we are just done about it. We never look back at it and we expect something to come back from it. So that is how we all normally do. We do not have clear goals about why do I need a website, what do I want to do with the website, how do I want the customers or the users who come on website to interact with the website, what do I want to share with the people who are coming on the website. Am I solving some problem? Am I giving some information? What am I exactly doing with my website? I do not have any goal about that thing in the website. Do you have? When you start with your website, when you started your discussions about the website with your web developer, did you even discuss these things? I doubt. Next is, we do not have any ownership. Okay, this is my website, it should look the best, it should be the best, it should be like when you do a presentation in a meeting. What do you do? How do you make the presentation? That presentation looks like your own presentation. that presentation looks like. You want to make sure that it looks different, it looks unique, it is interactive, and it has a lot of information. It is talking exactly about what the audience expects you to talk about, so that you take care of that presentation as your own. But you do not take that kind of an ownership when you build a website. So you have to take more ownership about your website. We are more focused on the features that we want to have on the website. But do we really need a lot of features on the website? We have to see website as a different thing. We see it as a technical thing, as a technical device. Like we buy a mobile phone, we bought a website. But we have to understand that website is not just another technical device that you have. It has a bigger purpose, it has a bigger goal that it has to achieve. So you cannot be feature focused, but you have to understand what the objective is, what the goal is, and you have to be result focused. You have to be result oriented. What do you want from the website, and is your website giving you that? If not, how can you improve, or how can you change things so that you start getting what you expect from the website? So you have to start figuring out and be result focused and not feature focused. No, most of the times when we go out and build our website, we as web development agencies feel this, that the website development company, I mean our clients, most of the times do not speak to us about the marketing strategy, do not speak to us about the sales strategy, but what they want is a website, and it is completely disconnected from the marketing or the sales strategy of that company or that client. Your website cannot be disconnected. It has to be connected, and it has to be closely connected with your sales and marketing strategy. Your website has to speak of your marketing and sales strategy, because once a person sees your ad campaign, sees your Facebook post, and he lands on your website, and if he sees there is no connection between what you are saying there and what you are saying here, it won't make any sense, and he would move out from the website. So you have to make sure that if you have a marketing and a sales team, or if you are looking at the marketing and sales part, your website is integrated into the marketing and sales part of it. It is integrated, not just connects, it integrates seamlessly with your marketing and sales strategy. Your websites are not solving the problems. Your websites are just not solving the problems. Your website is only talking about you, your history, about us, about the past, and so many things that a user or a customer is not interested in at the first instance. They are only and only interested in knowing whether you can solve their problems, and nowhere on the website do we answer that, right? So figure out the problems and the problems that you solve, and make sure that your website is giving up that message straight, that this is the problem that gets solved if you click on the button below. If you want to get this problem solved, schedule an appointment today. So you have to have this messaging across your website extremely clearly and extremely focused. Most of the times we also do not do focus on is building trust. We do not try to build trust, and that trust does not come by bragging about yourself that you are the best, you are the leading one. You cannot write about yourself, and that will not gather or gain trust for you. You have to figure out, you have to find out how you can make other people say about you, record a video, have testimonials, get certifications from elsewhere, see what awards and recognitions you have got, and talk about those things. Instead of bragging about yourself, let others say about you, and that is what will build trust in your services and in whatever you are delivering. So are you able to get an idea of why is it important to have a different perspective and have a different approach altogether on how we see the websites today and how we want the websites to be in 2021? You have to have a more connected ecosystem that we call as a digital ecosystem. This digital ecosystem comprises of and starts with a branding, having a website, having a lead management option, having some online and offline activity, engaging people on social media, and then coming back to the branding. This is a cyclical thing which needs to keep getting upgraded and addressed at every single time. You cannot leave it alone. You have to make it an active thing. your website or your digital ecosystem has to be active and has to thrive and has to breathe and interact with this ecosystem in a very lively way. It needs to upgrade and update every single day with the new experiences, new things coming in. Your website and your entire ecosystem should be upgrading and updating every single day. It should not be like you made a website a year back and you are not even looking at it and you are expecting it to get you leads or sales. It's not gonna happen. You have to build a complete digital ecosystem with CRMs, emails, marketings, and everything integrated into one. And that is how you get and build a successful digital business for yourself. I hope this clarifies some cloud, some removes a little bit of fog and cloud from how you should be looking at your digital ecosystem, digital business, and how you should be taking it forward in 2021. So if you have any queries, any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll be there to answer you and help you with all of your problems and how we can together build a successful digital business for you. Until then, have a good day from me, Savan Kumar. Bye bye.